Hello designers, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the cover for a sponge for the crib bed. Now, if you guys have this foam and you don't know how to make the cover, I'm going to show you what to do in this video, so make sure you guys stick around. So the first thing that you're going to do is to get your supplies. You're going to need a 4-inch thick foam. Now, if you get a big sheet, cut it down to the size of the crib. Make sure it's fitting comfortable inside the crib. Then take your tape measure and get the measurement going all the way around. You are gonna need to take into consideration the 4-inch thick at the side. You're gonna need to get yourself some zippers and some slides, and of course the material that you're going to be using. This type of material is specifically used for this purpose. It has a little bit of padding in between the two plastic sheets. So let's get into this video. The first thing that you're going to do is to insert your zipper. Now you're going to be putting the zipper on the long sides, so 1.5 inches from the top. You're gonna start sewing in your zipper, and you're gonna sew all the way down. Once both sides are done, this is what they're gonna be looking like. Now you guys can see I gave it a flat stitch there to reinforce it, and then I went ahead and I pinned the other long sides, right sides facing together, and you stitch on the wrong side going all the way down. So what I did was that I gave it a stitch around 1/2 inch away, and then I went in with a second stitch, and you guys can see what it looks like. This is just to reinforce it. So I went and I repeated the same thing to the two shorter sides. Once I was finished, this was what they looked like. You guys can see what the corners look like. So I went and I made a little triangular fold. I wanted to make sure that I show you guys how to create that nice fold to go around the curves of the sponge. Now you don't want it to be too big, you don't want it to be too loose, you want it to hug the sponge. So you're gonna take your ruler and you're gonna be making some little marks. So you are gonna be using 2-inch measurements. So from the tip there going up, you're just gonna mark out 2 inches, and then from right where I have my finger going up, you're making another 2-inch mark, and then you're repeating it to that side as well. And then you take the ruler and go right across. Then you're gonna be making the actual stitch. This is just 1/2 inch up. You make another mark, and like I said before, we're doing some reinforced stitch. So the stitch that I'm showing you, the one that I just put the ruler, you can see the measurement, it's around 3.5. The sponge is 4 inches thick, so you don't want it to go too big, you want it to hug the sponge, so 3.5 is fine. You give the stitches, and like I said, we're reinforcing our stitch, so it's 2 stitches that you're doing, and this is what it looks like. You guys can take your scissors and just cut the excess part away. This is what it's supposed to look like on the right side. You can see how it looks. It's really done neat, and this is what you want to do to all 4 sides. So this is what your finished product should look like once you put it inside the sponge and zip it up. And you guys can see what edges look like. So you don't want it to be too big, you don't want it to go out too far, you want it to hug the sponge and make it very snug. But you guys can let me know what you think about this quick and easy tutorial. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and make sure you guys stay tuned and look out for all the other future videos. See you in the next video, guys. Bye.